Hello everyone, Cabbage Pigeon is here, and today I will presenting to you Copper Fortress. Copper Fortress is a Team Fortress 2 inspired minigame that has control points on it. This game was created to build in survival mostly, but as I'm recording this video, the minigame is not done yet. The main objective of the minigame is to capture these points. The team that has the most points at the moment will start their timer, and which team has their bar filled by the end of the game wins. So this video will instruct you how to utilize this minigame and how to play it. Start playing the game. Gather 6 people. They will be separated by 2 teams in count of 3. There will be a book explaining what is this minigame and some other rules and what type of classes we have. So put all of your things into the chests and distribute to the teams. You can distribute it by hand or using the randomizer. Then enter the team's corridor with your teams. And put back all of the team blocks. These doors
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
will open. You must proceed to your base. It is required to set the respawn point, go through them, and select your class. And you can begin the game when the timer will tick off.
Mission begins in.
The main objective of the game is to capture these points. To utilize these points, you go to the control point, and if the point wasn't captured, click on the teams you're on. So, for example, we are on the orange
Blue
team.
team have captured the point.
We need to capture the red point. The sound may be a little bit bugged. If if you want to recapture the point, like for example we are being a blue team, it's not necessary to click your own. Like for example the blue captures right now, and you can press the same node block to try to recapture. The only input that decides which team is which team is going to be captured first. So like if you press this node block, it will tell the game that this point is being captured by the blue team and not by the red team.
The blue team has captured the point.
The game will end when this board will fill up for any team, and the first one to get it filled will get the win. The next section of the video will explain all of the rules that we have at the moment of writing of this video. First rule of the game is to let the game finish fully. Don't leave the game if it didn't finish. It is not very polite from you to leave the game and leave your teammates on a bad side. The second rule of the game You're not allowed to use equipment that is not your team's or nor your classes. For example, I'm playing as tank right now. My equipment is iron sword and a shield. The tank can't utilize wind charges, they can't utilize arrows, they can't utilize crossbows, and they can't utilize potions. And the same is about the other team clothes. If you have killed the person with the other team, you can't pick up their things and change your clothes, basically. It will confuse the players. You are playing on the orange team, not the blue team. So take note of that. You're not allowed to play a spy, basically, in this game, because there is no such class. Rule number 3. You can utilize the items that your class has. Basically, let's say for example we are scout right now. We have wind charges. They are a resource pretty much an expendable one. So for example, if you come to any other scout, for example, and you kill it, you can utilize these wind charges. Rule number 4. You can change your class when you die. So basically, now I'm scout. If I kill myself, I will return to the base, I will be equipped with armor, and I can be a ranger, for example. It is allowed to do this thing. Rule number 5. You can't destroy any block that is related to this minigame. You can't break these campfires. You can't break any of the corners of this concrete. You can't break any of the points. You can't break ladders. Don't break like any block at all. You're not allowed to do so. Rule number 6. You can't go to the enemy territory. So basically, you can go on this carpet, like for example. But even if like the enemy basically stands on the pressure plates to open the door, you're not allowed to go there. If you do it, you'll be considered a cheater, and you will be a very bad person doing it. Rule number 7. You're not allowed to go outside the borders while you're playing. Even if like you break some blocks or maybe you go wind charge, you're not allowed to walk on the glass. You're not allowed to jump off. It basically means you left the game, even if temporarily or not. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to walk on these glass borders. Rule number 8. You're not allowed to enter the minigame area while the game is still running. For example, we have a game going on right here. Yes, for example, let's try capture the point. And basically,
The red team have captured the point.
to prevent players from going inside while the minigame is like already in play, there will be a barrier of blocks to prevent players from going. You're not allowed to do so. And also, the second part of the rule, you're not allowed to go there, for example, like flying with elytra, right? Like, you're not allowed to do this while the game is still going. So don't enter the minigame area in any way when the game is still technically going. When the game has been finished, it will be indicated by usage of the music and the fact that all of the doors are getting force opened and the timer beginning to tick down. You will have to reset the minigame. It is an explicit rule you have to do. You can leave your things there and maybe just take the souvenir back. But basically, what will happen there is the barrier will still be there, so you're not allowed to leave until the minigame is technically restarted. The other portion of this video will explain how to reset this minigame. And the last rule, don't forget to have fun. It is really important to have fun, even if it is technically a PvP minigame and it might upset some people. This is the last rule. The next section, I don't know what it will be. Reset the minigame. It is a pretty long process. You need to go below the trapdoor at the hub area. You go down there, and you basically need to reset 3 points and 1 button. First you go to the spawn points, capture points that have been captured in the game. Second of all, read the signs, but I will instruct you on the process. First of all, you need to check if both of these redstone blocks are at the place. And press the lever to fix it. Second of all, you need to take this redstone dust. Take it, put it back, and then
The blue
press
team has captured the point.
the button. It will reset the capture point ownership. Third of all, you need to balance these droppers, because the game starts when these things are already like balanced, so any team will have the same time of capturing the point. Third of all, well, not third, fourth, you need to check if these 2 redstone labs are turned on. And the final thing, you need to check if this bulb is turned off. I will start checking the other points to represent how many time it really takes.
The red team have captured the point. The red team have captured the point.
If these lamps, for example, are turned on, you need to press this button to fix them. And if this copper bulb is turned off, just press this button. That's all the points reset. Now you need to press this button. And the minigame is reset.